Okay, we have never been this late before. Come on, we overslept. Time to go home. Hello everybody. I've had a few requests in the past about kit that I use for making my vlog. I don't feel like I've done it long enough that I can do an authoritative how to vlog, but I do have more or less all the kit that I want in order to do this job. So I thought I'll go through some of that. So one of the first things that I bought was this camera. This is a Canon 70D with a Video Mic Go with what's called a dead cat over the top, because I have terrible trouble with wind noise. This is my main shooting camera. I like to use this as much as possible. It's not great for moving around because, unlike what I'm shooting on at the moment, which has a gimbal, this obviously doesn't. So what I do is I have this Gorilla Pod with the Joy-B ball head on top, and I clip this into the bottom of the camera and off I go. So this is what I like to shoot with. The problem with this is it's not exactly inconspicuous. So if you walk around a shopping centre or something like that with this, you're going to get stopped. That's happened a few times. But it does take really good shots. It's got a nice wide angle lens on it, so great for vlogging. The next camera I bought is this one, a little Hero 4 Black Edition. Takes really good 4K. I'm a big fan of this. It's great because it's small, it's very powerful as a camera, and it fits into one of my more recent purchases, which is this little gimbal. This thing's brilliant. This is the way to get smooth footage when you're walking around and moving. Gimbal, fantastic. And to try and sort the sound out, because the GoPro doesn't have very good built-in microphones, I got this little thing, which is still being tested. One piece of advice I can give you: don't use this if you're going to control your GoPro using the app on your phone. It will create an unbelievably large amount of interference and wreck your audio. And the most recent camera that I've bought is this, a Hero 4 Session, again a GoPro. This thing is extremely good. I'm a big fan of this because it is tiny and incredibly not at all obvious that you're videoing. It turns on quick, you just press the button and off it goes, and there you go. It's also a nice wide angle lens. It'll shoot 1080p, and the microphone that's built in on this one is actually pretty reasonable, which is handy because with this camera you've got no option of using an external mic. And I'd say this is probably one of the most essential bits. If you're going to do any kind of video for anything really, you need to have some way of editing. That's what that's for. This is the Macbook Pro. It's not the fastest of them, it's the sort of middle one, which I probably should have gone for the faster one, to be honest, but I made my decision and it's fast enough. And the software I use is Premiere Pro, which I find to be pretty decent editing software. So what I do is I take my videos over the course of the day, hopefully say what I mean to and get the shots that I need. I copy all of that from all of these various cameras into the MacBook, import them all into Premiere Pro and edit them up, which is mainly an exercise of cutting out all the bits that you don't need, which is a lot of bits, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of editing yet, partly because I'm still learning, and partly because there really isn't time in this one vlog post. It's, it'd be a half an hour post otherwise. So those are the basics of the kit that I use. I should also mention, with the GoPro, I've got the skeleton boxy thing and a waterproof one, which is quite handy if you're taking time lapses outside and it might rain. Luckily it never rains in this country. Spare batteries for the GoPro. One of the downsides of the Hero 4 is it eats batteries like crazy. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There is also a Phantom 4 drone in the mix, and my car. That's one of the most important bits of kit when it comes to making this vlog. Oh, I almost forgot. Sunglasses. They're essential. No, actually, seriously, sunglasses are very helpful because especially when you have one of the cameras with a screen to the side, your eyes are constantly going and overriding that impulse to check whether you're in shot and what's going on in the background and all the rest of it. It's really, really difficult. Okay, I'm going to get on with the editing, which is normally a multi-hour exercise. So I better get cracking, otherwise today's vlog post is not going to get up. I try and do it normally in the evening, but yeah, that's proving harder to do than you might think, spending your evenings editing. I need to seriously consider tidying up my office. I don't know how anyone works like this. Wow, so if you think your husband's nuts, there's a guy in Cambridge who's built an entire computer in his living room from transistors. It's cost him £40,000 and it plays Tetris. All of a sudden, my hobbies don't seem so extreme.
Funny.
Brilliant. Yep, that's right. I've been doing some more hedge cutting. This is like a full-time job trying to keep this garden under control.
It's so sweet for you. Now come see it. Look, those ones.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, Jasper, they don't look very tasty to me.
Look nice, so we can eat them.
Yeah, I don't think we'll eat them. I think we've got nicer ones in the house, if I'm being completely honest.
No, we know. I want to eat those ones, but I want to eat all the apples. Yum, 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 yum.
One big problem that we currently have, however, is careful monkey, fire in a can. That's a beautiful singing voice you've got there, Jasper. You're like a mini Pavarotti, aren't you? Okay, I've got no idea how this is going to work. These are very green branches, so we need to get this good and hot. This is going to be tricky. I do have some sort of cardboardy stuff though. The key here is going to be to make sure that it's really, really hot, because I'm trying to burn basically completely green stuff. So I hope you've all enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye! Go mic, pro mic, something or other. What is it?